Top of the second here, Vientos at the plate. Vans enjoyer Michael Lorenzen is on the hill, and Vientos is going to get things started for the Mets with a shot to left field. That'll be the first of his 3 hits on the day. His, I think, 3rd consecutive 3-hit game. He has been absolutely on fire. That's all the Mets would get in the first, though. Heading along now to bottom 3rd. Severino pitching for the Mets, and that wild pitch is going to move the runners over from first and second to second and third. Ump takes that one right off the kneecap. That must have sucked. Corey Seager, whose walk-up song I'm learning is Jellyfish Jam, or at least that's what they played before this at-bat. He's going to shoot one over to Pete Alonso, which is going to drive in a run for the Rangers to tie it up. But now, top 5, Vientos getting the Mets' 2nd hit of the day and also his 2nd hit of the day. As I said, 3 on the day for him. Love to see it. Alvarez up next. He's going to line one on the ground. He's going to hit a ground ball to left field. That's going to move the runners over. And now Jeff McNeil is going to slap one over to first. That's going to move the runners over. First and third now. Harrison Bader is going to hit a dinky little ground ball to second base, but you know what? That's an RBI and a line drive in the books, baby. The Mets up now 2-1. Heading on now bottom 5. Duran's going to hit this one off Severino to Bader out in center field. It's going to put a runner on with no outs. Taveras up now, 2-0 count. He's also going to line one out to Bader in center field. That's going to put runners on first and second. Still no outs. Semien steps in now. He's going to line one to Lindor, who makes the snag, flips it over to McNeil, but cannot make the double play. Regardless, that's still going to give us 1 out. Runners on first and second. Seager grounds one in the hole right past Lindor. That's going to score Duran, tie up the game, and make it 2-2 across the board. Up next is Josh Smith. He's going to take the first pitch he sees from Severino deep. Fence scraper. That guy's super hyped he caught it, especially right in front of his girlfriend. I'm assuming his girlfriend. These guys are fucking hilarious. Moving on, though. 97.3 mile an hour exit velocity. Whatever. What a dinger. There's Wyatt Langford. I think his first name is Wyatt. I'm not going to go back and check. Either way, that was his first home run out of the park. His name is Wyatt. I knew it. First out of the park home run in the majors, which is hilarious. That his first big league home run was an inside the parker, so good for him for actually hitting one over the fence, just like Brandon Nimmo does here in the top of the 6th. So Mets were down 6-2. That Nimmo home run's going to make it 6-3 now. Moving on up in the world, DJ Stewart now top 7. We got runners on first and second, 1 out. He's going to draw a walk on Jose Leclerc. Leclerc? I don't know, always makes me think of Charles Leclerc. Ferrari. David Robertson in now, former Met, and Lindor is going to ground into a surefire double play, except Corey Seager forgets how to throw a baseball, and we're going to get a flushing double play in Arlington, Texas, baby. You can call it the Texas one step if you want. I don't know. Corey Seager obviously not pleased with himself. I wouldn't be either. That was a serious blunder, but they only get 1 run out of it as Nimmo strikes out on a nasty curveball. Bottom 7 now. Severino still in after getting smacked around in the 5th, but he stays alive. Semien smoked that one, looked gone off the bat, but DJ Stewart's going to reel that in on the warning track. That's going to bring in Jake Diekman, though, who's going to promptly get Corey Seager to ground out to Pete Alonso. Apparently, there were like 10 putouts to first base today. Quite a lot of ground balls down the first base line. Josh Smith is going to fly out, or line out, I should say, to Bader. So Diekman manages to get out of the inning. Top 8 now. Pete's going to get things started with a ground ball up the middle for a single. And then Marte is going to follow that up with a ground ball in the hole to make it first and second with just 1 out. That's going to bring up Francisco Alvarez now, who's just going to put together a beautiful major league at-bat. Gets a little bit fooled by that sweeper for strike 1, but then takes the next one for ball 1. Not going to get fooled again. Takes that fastball on the outside edge. Questionable strike, but again, not going to get fooled twice. Makes it 2-2. He's going to lay off that curveball again for a 3-2 count, and then get this hanging cutter over the middle of the plate that he's going to drive into the gap in left center. That's a 2-run double from the troll, Francisco Alvarez. Fuck yeah, baby. I love having this guy back. makes me so happy to see him hitting the baseball. Brandon Nimmo, top 9 now. It's a tie game. He's going to draw a walk. We got 1 out. And JD Martinez is going to come up next and have something very confusing happen. The ump is going to call that a foul ball. JD says, I did not foul that off. Carlos is going to come out and say, pretty sure there was catcher's interference there. So the umps are going to gather up together. They're going to discuss. They're going to say maybe that was. Let's have New York look at it. And sure enough, bop. That is catcher's interference, baby. So that's going to move JD to first. Nimmo is going to take second base. There you go. Definitive proof the call has been overturned. And now Pete Alonso, 1-0 count. He's going to rocket this one down the third base line. Way down to the fence. Nimmo's going to score. JD's going to hold up at third because he is old and slow. But that is going to be enough. 7-6 Mets. They take the lead. Grimace, look at that. These guys came prepared. Hell yeah. Shout out Grimace. Shout out McDonald's. Maybe not. Shout out McDonald's. Either way, here we go. Edwin Diaz coming in now. Bottom 9. We get a double play ball. He's fucking hyped, as he should be. He needs every possible save he can get. Iglesias got taken out by a bit of a hard slide here at second base. Legal slide. He's in front of the bag. Honestly, looked like an animation from MLB The Show. Very clean, very good. Love to see it. 2 outs now. Edwin just needs 1 more to get the save, and the Mets can pick up win number 7 in a row in the Grimace era. Tavares flies out to Nimmo. Edwin gets the save, and we are fucking rolling, baby. Let's go, Grimace. Let's go, McDonald's. Let's go, Mets. Hell yeah.